we out here, we can't be out here setting ourselves up to take L's. This ain't back when your mama them was growing up. They got social media where everything you do, reveal, anything you're not proud of, is coming back on you.
Now, what we can confirm, the booty hole was not brown, it was black. And the was not pink, it was definitely dark charcoal.
Wait, hold up a minute. I have proof that it is actually pink, but you have to view it from a different angle.
It looked like the guy was recording from her phone and probably just posted to her story. She said, listen, I'm so heartbroken.
Anybody that knows me knows I wouldn't do no goof like that.
You know, and the curious part, ma'am, is you say that it was an accident. You say that it was leaked. You said that you were hacked. You said that you were mortified by it. But how are we supposed to believe you? Your number one hit says you're Panani Pink, you're Booty Hole Brown. Pound Town, you talk about that consistently. You're looking for the hoochie daddies. You just put up a Instagram post saying that you like the killers and drillers or something ridiculous like that. What are we supposed to believe? How are we supposed to believe you?
The new thing everybody wants, that's the new money.
Attention.
You don't realize you hypnotized. People are complimenting you like in no way they didn't before. And in one way, it would be good. But I know the vultures are able to get to you almost like you a kid.
Because not everybody is on there doing all that, like showing themselves and just all about.
Darlene, you tell me a woman you know that ain't got hypnotized off the internet and got by an internet connection.
Greetings, you polite savages, and welcome to another Tip Talk.
I don't know a woman that ain't got by an internet connection. I'm talking about in this new world.
Hey,
if they got a social media page, somebody done them directly off that mother internet.
I mean, her brand is all about overt sensuality, promoting the message to women to not be accountable to their actions, that they can live a life full of options to explore their sexuality with many different guys of all different types, especially the worst kind of guys that are not good for long-term mates. Yes, ladies, I am questioning your preferences in men since they seem to be the ones that give you the most trouble.
Sexyy Red gotta stop fucking broke bums with nothing to lose. However she with is desperately trying to let the world they smashing her. I love how down to earth she is, but it's about time she leaves niggas with ankle monitors on in their mama house, where they belong.
You see, this is why we talk about constantly how the image is so important. You see, what you want and what you're trying to do is you're trying to capture that same magic that Kim Kardashian captured. But ma'am, you're no Kim Kardashian. You don't look like Kim Kardashian. You don't come from the lineage of wealth that Kim Kardashian comes from. You don't have the management behind you that Kim Kardashian had behind her. You're not with a recognizable person like Kim Kardashian was. We all know that Kim Kardashian intentionally leaked that tape. We all know that, and it's just hard for me to believe that you did not intentionally leak it, because look at your past, look at your history, look how you conduct yourself, ma'am. So why would we believe that? Why would we believe that somehow you had your wig on with a bonnet over it, getting tore down and split wide open on tape, and somehow it got on your page to go out to the world? So what you have us to believe is that somebody hacked your page and then got a hold of your private X tape and put it on your page for everyone to see. Make it make sense. You think that people are stupid, but we're not, ma'am. We know that it's a publicity stunt. And you saying mortified and you never do nothing goofy like that, ma'am, your record says otherwise. Your songs say otherwise. Your actions say otherwise.
Women don't know they not a good woman.
Right.
You have to realize, which is why they're searching for a good man.
Women like to be disrespected.
Now you grouping it like that. Well, you just said women.
Drama is innately.
You didn't say a lot.
The most beautiful thing a woman could do is give birth to a child, and look how violent that is. The woman's psyche is designed to take destruction and fight back. They don't even feel wanted unless they're going through some heavy, decrepit, disgusting, vile shit.
So you gotta have baby pain to get any type of respect from them.
Your cap gotta be labor pain level.
Modern women, your preferences is getting exposed. Using a woman like Sexyy Red is a bad example. But let's just say that she can easily pin this on this guy and put the blame game on him. Maybe he really did do something devious by taking her phone and releasing it on her Instagram story. I'm not crossing that out. But either way, just like the saying goes, bad publicity is still good publicity. And she can easily spin this, pin it on the guy, and gain major social points, sympathy, and empathy with not only her fans, but her simpish followers.
Red was very unfortunate. I don't know how dude was able to get in her phone, get on IG and post the tape, but hopefully in the future she can pick better men, she can be smarter with her moves.
But let's say that the guy that she's involved with, the one that she knows that she should not be involved with, and the ones that could be damaging to her brand and even to her safety, these type of no good men will be the ones that will try to expose her to advance their own careers and use her clout to get some type of fame. Because when it comes down to it, ladies, no matter if you're a celebrity or an influencer or whatever you are, a woman with power, a woman with money, when a guy exposes you like this, and especially a no good guy like that, that guy will always be seen by other men, by other people to be having the superior position than you, even though you might have more money or fame than that guy. Ones that are no good, low down, that's willing to exploit and use you and will do anything for quick fame off of your name by exposing your lady's darkest and bare secrets. Poor choices, poor behaviors lead to bad outcomes.
God is talking to you. You know this, ain't sh- We ignore the voice from within all the time. And if you think about almost all the drama you in is because you ignored the voice within. You didn't want to hear it.
Now I'm going to tell you about a quick tale about the frog and the scorpion. The scorpion goes up to the frog and says, "Hey, I need to get across the river. Can't I just hop on your back and you go across the river and get me on the other side?" The frog asks, the thing is, I don't know if you're going to try to sting me or not while I'm trying to cross the river. The scorpion replies, "Bro, you can trust me." The frog looks the scorpion up and down, says, "You know what? Why don't you get up on my back?" Goes across that river, and while in the middle of the river, the scorpion decides to sting the frog and says, "Scorpion, why'd you sting me? Now we're gonna both sink." The scorpion looks at the frog and says, "Why would you let me mount your back when you knew I was a scorpion? You should know that it's in the nature for a scorpion to sting. All I'm doing is what my nature tells me to do. Those guys, those preferences that you like in those men will only get you into trouble, just like the scorpion and the frog. It will be in these type of guys' nature to act in ways consistent with the character traits that you've been attracted to. The more upstanding dudes that you've been avoiding all along to get with these scorpion dudes will be the guys that you will attempt to settle with once all your options run out." And to the fellas out there, get your passports, date outside the country, level yourself up so you have the most leverage and social power in your relationship dynamics. Whether the situation was intentional or unintentional, there will be consequences and outcomes that will be raging on social media for the whole world to see and talk
Ebro
about.
let off a tweet that sad Sexyy Red is heard by the sex tape leak, but it is actually on brand based on the music. Still terrible though.
Ebro is the one who is pressing the button to playlist these songs that's affecting the entire generation of youth. He's the head of global music for Apple. He has the power and opportunity to be like, "Hey, listen, some of this content is too lewd." He promotes it. He's on a soapbox online, but he doesn't exercise his control or power to actually change said thing. I know he always comes across as a little hypocritical.
You know, you're polite savages. The year was 1996, and I recall the conversation I had with my auntie. My auntie was a real firecracker. She owned a couple of blues clubs, a couple of jazz clubs. She had her thing going. She wasn't really taking no gruff from a lot of people. Her and my uncle ran it with an iron fist, and they really, really, really put it down and believed in music. My auntie was really taken aback by two albums that came out that year: Foxy Brown, Il Nana, and Little Kim Hardcore. She told me that it was just a little different than she was used to. A little different. It's just a little too much to the edge. A little bit too much not held back. The lyrics are a little too sexual. I looked at her and I laughed and I said, "Auntie, what are you talking about?" I said, you come from the blues and jazz era when everything was going, and they talk about that long slided thing, and they have all types of explicit lyrics hitting. They're just a little down hitting. And she said, just wait until the generation after these rappers and the generation after the rappers after those. I didn't understand what she said, but now when I take a look at Sukihana and Sexyy Red, I know exactly what she's talking about.
They giving a way out of being accountable. Women don't want to be responsible for their behavior. They want to be with the that's going to let them do what they want to do.
And you know, you're polite savages. The state of the culture is an extreme emergency. And for the people who are on the ground day to day, we're going to have to get ourselves together, and we're going to have to say in a united voice that this is not cool. I don't care if you don't like it. I don't care if it hurts your feelings. I don't care if these are your favorite artists. Deep down, you know it's morally horrible what you're seeing. It is what it is. That's all I got for you, polite savages. As always, like and subscribe. Hit us up, and let's get it cracking in the comments. Let us know what you think, as normal. And as always, ask yourself one burning question. Can you handle the tip? Boom. We're out.
We found true happiness